If you haven't figured out by Malcolm's hair in this movie, he is obsessed with the 90s. Dope is an independent film from the Sundance Film Festival. This movie was in limited release and now it's just gotten a wide release. The director, I don't know how to say his last name, but his first name is Rick, and that's easy to say. So I'm just going to put his full name here on the screen and you can figure out how to say it for yourself. This movie stars Shameik Moore as Malcolm. He is a high school senior who has a haircut that makes him look like Kid from Kid and Play of the 90s, the House Party films, and he is a geek that likes to be obsessed with the 90s. He has two friends, Jib, played by Tony Revolvi from the Grand Budapest Hotel, and then you have Kiersey Clemons playing Digby, who is the only lady friend he has, but they're just friends. They're not like in a relationship or anything like that. And his main goal is he wants to get into Harvard. And this guy has some extracurricular activities. His main extracurricular activity is that him and his two friends are in a band. Jib plays bass guitar, Digby plays drums, and he plays lead guitar and sings the hip hop of the band. And that's pretty impressive and talented from what I could see. And he really does a great job of being genuine and being honest. He gets picked on a lot at school for how smart he is. One day he gets invited to this party, him and his two friends, and he goes to this party because there's this hot girl that he likes, played by Zoe Kravitz, named Nika, and while he's at this party, he gets into some really big trouble. And this trouble could take him off his path from Harvard and put him on an entirely different path. And he has to find a way to get out of this trouble and stay on the path he wants to go to get to Harvard and maybe even get the girl of his dreams, Nika. And this is a really great coming-of-age film. I really did like this movie. Shameik Moore is such an excellent actor, and director did such a great job with this movie. This first-time director, I don't know very much about his previous work if he did any other films beforehand, but he really does a great job with this. The editing of this film is great. I really did like how this film was edited. The two friends he has, Digby and Jib, are great. They really have great chemistry together as friends, and Zoe Kravitz is really good in this movie as well for a few scenes she has. Other actors in this movie, you got Forest Whitaker playing the narrator of the film for part of the movie, and Rick Fox plays Malcolm's guidance counselor in the movie. I really like how you can root for Malcolm in this movie, and you really want him to succeed and get through, even though he gets himself into a lot of trouble, and it's almost unrealistic of the outcome in this movie, which is one of the negatives of this film. The other negative, I believe, from my opinion, is the scene involving another girl named Lily, which I don't want to spoil, but it's a pretty funny scene from my opinion, but it gets a little bit gross, and I think that's the only other scene that can be a negative to this movie. But I really did like this movie. It's a really great independent film, and I definitely recommend people should see it. I mean, just because this film has a cast that's predominantly black doesn't mean that it can't appeal to everybody. It is a really good film. Definitely check this movie out. I'm gonna give this movie an A-. It's definitely worth seeing.